talk to yourself instead of listening to yourself. The best advice I have ever heard. Let me explain. December 10, 2017, the day I did my first marathon. I remember that date so crystal clear in my mind as if it just happened yesterday. That day, I got up early, got ready as quickly as I can, took that 1 hour drive to Dallas downtown, and found myself on the starting line of the Boston of Dallas BMW Dallas Marathon. I was excited, at the same time nervous. So many questions in my mind. Will I be able to do this? I mean, how come I signed up for this? Will I be able to run this 26.2 miles? Race started. Okay, mile 1, mile 2, mile 3. Things are going good. I'm still feeling very happy and excited. I'm even waving to the people who are on the sidelines, cheering everybody. And I'm also seeing other people passing by. I'm excited, I'm running. Okay, mile 4, mile 5, mile 6, still good, going nicely. And I said, okay, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish it off. Mile 9. There comes. Self-doubt started coming inside, and the fear started crippling me inside. I felt, am I able to, what am I doing, really? Still I'm at mile 9. Okay, so I said, okay, fine, but still, let me go. And I reached, I think, somehow like mile 13, that's half marathon. There, half marathon people will divert their ways because they have already completed. Now the remaining people are just full marathon people. And there are also big, huge screens they have put up on the trail so that we can see the finishers on that screen. I heard somebody commenting, oh my God, I can't even drive that fast. So imagine how people are already running and finished their race. Mile 15, I almost gave up. I couldn't do anything more. My legs are aching like anything. My feet are burning. I said, no, why on earth I signed up for this? What am I going to do? I'm almost in tears that time. At that moment, I remembered this quote. Somehow it came to my mind. Talk to yourself instead of listening to yourself. Because at that moment, I'm listening to my body. It is saying, you're too tired, you're so weak, and your legs are aching. I don't think you'll be able to finish. All kind of stupid reasons my mind is telling me. I said, stop it, I have to do it this now. So I started talking to myself. I gave that encouragement. I gave those positive words to myself. Come on, let's do it. I think you can do it. I think you can do it. So I got this, I can do it. I got this, I can do it. I got this, I can do it. So with that mantra, I finished the remaining 10 miles or whatever. And fortunately, my husband met me at the mile 20 or 21. He's so nice. He just came to see where I am, and then he walked along with me towards that finish line. And when we reached that finish line, I remember still one guy handed over that medal to me, and he said, "You are incredible." Those words still linger in my mind. When I look back now on that whole incident, nothing I remember. I just remember only the medal and when he said that you are incredible. So the communication, not only do we do to ourselves, the purpose of this project is understanding what are the different type of communication styles and how people communicate. So basically this particular project talks about 4 communication styles. The number 1, direct communication. These direct communicators, they like if you are specific. Give them 1 or 2 sentences with specific details. No over-explaining or repeating yourself again and again. When I saw the description, I just remembered my eldest son. He's like that. If, for example, if we have something, dinner with family, friends or something down line, like 6 weeks also, I tell him, okay, you know what, next month 15th we have dinner planned in South Lake with our family friends. After 2-3 weeks again I tell him, you know what, I told you, right, it is on September 15th coming up. He said, yeah, I got it. Okay. So again towards a month end, maybe I'll tell one more time because I don't know what kind of schedules he have. Something he'll say, I'm hanging out with my friends, but this is an important dinner we need to attend. So he'll say, yeah, I got it. Okay. So as we get closer, if I tell him one more time, he'll just give me a look. How many times you're going to repeat this, man? I got it. I have it in my mind. So like that. So if you come across these kind of direct communication style people, don't repeat yourself. You unnecessarily disturb them, and don't over explain too. Just give them one or two details, whatever you're going to say. By this month, this thing I want it. That's it. That is their communication style. And the second thing is initiating communication. These communicators, they really enjoy the time with you, and they want to share their passion or feelings like a stories. That is my other son. Typically at the end of the day, after dinner, before we go to bed, this is something, it happens like this. He sits down, and that is kind of his relaxing moment or stress buster or something like that. Mom, you know what happened today in school? Okay, in first period, Mrs. Spencer, she did a good, something fun activity. And second period, Coach Kaufman said something. Our third period, and Mr. Sheer asked us to do something. Like that it goes. And imagine if my husband came in between and he says, okay, what are we doing tomorrow? Or we need to go there? He stops. The younger one stops. And then once if we finish our discussion, he again starts. You know what happened today? First period, Mrs. Spencer. Second period, Coach. Third period, but I said, you just said it. No, he don't like it, that half broken thing and again continuing. He can't get like that. He want everything to be told in one nice story. And okay, sometimes what happens, I have my phone with me. I'll say a message came. Okay, I'm just seeing. He'll stop. I say, guys, I'm hearing. My ears are here. I'm seeing this, but I'm still hearing. No, you're not hearing to me. So I just have to put that phone aside, because for him, listening means you have to pay complete attention on him. You just have to see him completely, then he'll be able to. Again, first period Mrs. Spencer, second period Coach, and third period Mr. Shea, something like that. But that's him. That's him. So if you come across any kind of those initiating communicators, give them time. Give them time so that they can open up their feelings and whatever they want to share with you as a story. That will make them heard to them. And the third one is supportive communication. These communicators, they really appreciate if you give them a calm and steady approach. They don't want to be hurried up or quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what you decide. No. And I cannot think of anybody else except my parents in that group. So for them, if I call up and tell, you know what, yesterday, day before yesterday, then tomorrow, then day after tomorrow, and I think I want you to decide by next week. No way, I lost them. On that first minute itself, I lost them. So they say, calm down and give us a call again tomorrow or something or whatever. So they need at least a few days to process that information. And if they have any concerns, they'll ask me. I have to answer them, and then they will decide. So I understood, if I want something in a month or 3 months, I'll tell them today, so that I know I'll get my answers in that month. Last but not least, the fourth ones are nothing but I think analytical communication. This group wants figures and factors. Again, I can't think of anybody else except my boss, my manager. She needs only high-level details. Okay, 6 months, what projects, which are going in, what date, how many people, what. She don't want to know, okay, what kind of functionality is going in, what all dependencies are there, what constraints are there. No, she don't want all that details that time. Maybe she will take it, and if she have any questions, she'll get back to me, and that time I should answer. So this exercise helped me understand these different kind of styles. Sometimes we think, okay, I'm this kind of style, but why is other people are doing this way? I'm not getting them. But sometimes we need to adapt to their styles as per situation. Now I cannot tell to my manager, no, I'll give you 1 page of description. She will not take it. She wants just figures and facts that way. And going back to that example of the quote I gave in the first moment, talk to yourself instead of listening to yourself, that doesn't apply only to the race. Even in your regular life, we always listen to those self-doubt, negativity, and self-fear and everything. That will cause so much unhappiness. But instead of that, talk to yourself. You have a choice. Feed yourself with positive words and encouragement. Words are so powerful. With using those correct words, you can change someone's life. and even you can inspire others and make this world a beautiful place. Just remember, your words can, your mouth can spit venom, or you can mend a broken soul. Choice is yours. Madam, please first.